And welcome back to Low Energy Videos. I am not low energy, I have a different name, but you know, for convenience sake, let's call myself low energy. You'd have to look really in between the lines to find out what my name is, or hear it every other week. We're playing a game that you probably know because it's called The Outer Worlds, and I put the name on it everywhere, and I've played it before. A few things before we start. If you look down in the description down below, you will find a link to our latest straw poll. With Skyrim kinda done, let's be honest here, there are a few new places I could go into direction-wise. And I'm curious to see what you guys might think about that. So this time next month, so it's currently the 5th, is it? Yeah. So the 5th of May, we will have the answer. Unless, of course, it's like hasn't moved 1 inch in a month, you know? We've already got 2 votes in, one for New Vegas, and the other, I think, is for Dragon Age, to do the Dragon Age series. So, I mean, you're still going to see a lot of these games anyway, you know. Second, I think today is the day the DLC for the trucking simulator camp comes out. So when I can, I'll pick it up and I'll do a video on that. The trucking, the review, not a review, just like a stream. Probably with drink on me because, you know, we might as well go back to the classics. Play some music, probably some jazz, drive around Spain a bit and Portugal. That should be fun. I'm going to do this today for as long as I feel like. I have no idea how long I'm going to do it for. And then tomorrow I'm not doing it. And on Wednesday, we have Bearded Ramblings featuring Missy Ann and Girl Does Rant. So I hope you will be there to join us. Beyond that, we have all the other links you'll find down there as well as a straw poll, such as our stream goal for Bearded Boozathon 3.0, which we are halfway there now. It's fucking insane. We only have to get, I think, another 50. A lot of numbers up there. So 65. Dude, it's really hard to tell the way it's crushed in, so I'm just gonna... Like, this is easier than just doing something else. It still looks like shit. It still looks like utter shizer. In fact, I think it says 45. Well, we'll know once the bar is reached. There's not much more of it to go. I know that. But if you guys want to help out, Krendar and I will get drunk on Bearded Boozathon. And then... Now I can see it there, 45. Yeah, okay, so we got 55 more to go. Getting there, situation. But we still have a lot more to cover, so if you want to help out, we have the goal link down there in the description. Throw us some money, and we should be happy. Now, I need to get up and just sort out something real quick. I will be back in a jiffy. And then, in the meantime, though, we can turn this on, go to the idle camera, which I always forget. Just vaguely touching the idle camera is enough to set it off. Gotta be very careful. Look at that beard. That is a beard for sure. I want to also say sorry for the late arrival.
Ready when you
I was distracted by other things. I've been watching Vosh's latest video on the Uyghur genocide, which has been fascinating but sad reading. I'll go and grab a cup of coffee or tea or something in a little bit. Not in any mood now to do it. Just pop in here. Back in a second, and then we can get started. Right. You're welcome. Getting all these issues sorted out so I can just focus completely on gaming. I want to take as much of a chunk out of this today as possible, just because of that DLC I've got going on that I haven't been able to touch yet. Let's plug in the controller, and off we go. Off to Never Land. No? Not gonna do it? Okay, well, fuck you then, controller. Fuck you. Fuck you right in the fuck hole. That's where fucks live. No? Okay, well, fuck you then, controller. Fuck you. Fuck you right in the fuck hole. That's where fucks live. Right. What the? Okay, weird. Not seeing the, There we go. A lot of this would be solved if I didn't have a, if I did have a bit of the old audience.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
And you're unshut-upable.
Now, what should we do in terms of quests? Okay, let's go and do this. We'll go and do the Slaughterhouse Clive one. Yeah, Spacer's Choice. I remember. That was originally meant to be Auntie Cleo's. Nope. I forgot you have to use rocket fuel to get the best outcome when you're talking to Gladdy. You tell her that it's rocket fuel, not toothpaste. Which gives you a wider amount of money.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't stink of sulfur. On account of it stinking like fish instead. Nice hit! Nice.
Don't mess with us.
And if push comes to shove, what I'll do is I'll go and get a... I won't work with the Iconoclast, with Monarch. I'll just attack it, which I don't really want to do that. But a nice hat. How nice we talking about here? Scale to 1 to ice. Ice, baby. Can't imagine I'm gonna get a colossal amount of views today because of my timing. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Very hard to see anything, Jesus. But I didn't want to just get up. I wanted to have a bath anyway. Which I did. I wanted to have a bath and get breakfast down me. When I'm done here, I'll probably do a bit of a run. Wonder what time... do this for.
That's the last of them.
The Matter's residence. This is where the cannibals live, I think.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable. Excellent. You've arrived at just the right time. My wife is putting the finishing touches on dinner. Please, make yourself at home until it's ready.
Cannibals say what?
Something ain't right about this.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Only if you give yourself over to the plan, Martha. May I call you Martha?
By all means, just make yourself comfortable. Company is always a reason for cheer. And who could? Stretch out your hand and cosmic divinity reaches back. Open wide your mouth and the universe provides sustenance.
Eat other humans and be called a cannibal. I mean, we're not cannibals. Twist, they're totally cannibals. Doesn't seem so much like a twist now that you think about it. Getting strong Andale vibes from this place. We're a little bus down in Virginia. And don't you let anyone else say otherwise.
That they do. Though it's up to us to make the most of those opportunities, wouldn't you say? Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself.
Gravy.
Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Now, if I wanted anything right now, I don't think savory. Sweet. Maybe. Hello.
Hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies? You know, the ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on the front. They don't taste very good, but they make me feel so nice. Hungry, too.
Ah, drugs.
That's too bad. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though. Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Mama says they're opioids, and I'm a junkie now.
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that. They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again.
This 60-year-old woman with the mind of a 9-year-old girl is right. Something's wrong here.
Okay. Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
Perhaps we should skip dinner. My stomach has been a tad unsettled of late.
Are you sure? Because... Okay, I can try to rob them. Let's keep polite for as long as possible. Turlet. Turlet. Box. Plants. Cards. Stuff. Things. This room looks like it wouldn't be out of place in that Close to the Sun video game. Oh, look.
I thought I'd seen the worst of humanity before.
They sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
Braxton Hawk's work ID. I wonder if we're gonna murder people. I think we're gonna murder some cannibals. Bujus review. You never get to see what that is. I hope this DLC lets me see it. It's like a play of some kind, I think. Musical thing. Oh, this is to get out. Fair enough. Hello.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
Relax enough to... Yeah, it's one of my better qualities. Murdering cannibals accusing me of being nosy.
Quickly, my dear. He's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry. We'll make this quick.
I won't.
Dust to dust. Or in this case, bloody bones to bloody bones.
They ain't deserve to die so clean.
I didn't even talk to Levy. Aw. She watched her whole family die before the end. I feel very proud of that. I mean, they still eat non-human. Cannibals in media are very odd. They don't seem to get that you couldn't live off human alone. It's like Mad Max Fury Road. They one of the things they keep people drinking is breast milk, but the thing is, breast milk wouldn't give you the calories needed to survive on its own. Like, ever since I started this diet, like proteins, calcium, fiber, like most of your food you're going to get in life already has saturated acids in it, so you don't have to worry. The human beings would give you carbs, obviously, lots of carbs, probably a good bit of fatty acids too. But fish would be better. Now I know they're running low on salt tuna out here. It's just, well, this seems a tad stupid. Oh look.
Here we go.
That takes 17 hours to reload our gun.
Kill confirmed. Everyone all right?
No, I think maybe up here.
Here they come.
Smashy, smashy.
To shreds, you say?
Yes, you could have done a better job turning that thing to shreds. You didn't. The tech in this world is very cool looking, but kind of silly. I like it. Ooh.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
Snarl like a raptidon. Aww, of course I'm doing that.
Get away! Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here and, now the door's locked. Little help? It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions. Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross. What do you mean? Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
I've been stuck in situations like that before.
Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with... Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
I don't like her for some reason. She's not funny.
What? I ain't got nothing on me. can. Thanks a lot.
You get better deals now with the Iconoclast. Old cartridge, pick up ammo. It's weird how they want the bolt cartridge first before knowing they could have a weapon to use it with. I don't know, that just seems a bit odd to me. Like, maybe they get the ship and first and then they're like, oh wait. Obviously that's not gonna happen. Oh. Wait, I don't need to travel around the whole thing. I've been to all these places. I haven't been here yet, but... When indentured servants are freed, anarchy soon follows. You mean when slaves are free?
A vicar, huh? You a true believer, or do you just like the tithes?
Why, that's borderline offensive, Ms. Ramnarine Wentworth. Of course I believe. The tithes are merely a well-earned bonus.
I met another believer once. Pushy type. He thought he'd been left behind for a reason. Thought he'd find some kind of cosmic truth in the wilderness. Got himself infected by a mantis and drowned in a sulfur pool. Some truth.
Can't get more brutally true than survival of the fittest. But don't mistake us all for blind fools. Intellect plays a large part in who stays among the living.
Glad to hear it.
So you realized Nakoya would look good with his top hat. The Oxycontin. Drugs. A nice hat. Oh, this is actually better. Very nice hat. The supper time, it does bleed. Don't play with your food. Yeah, or else your food will play with you. 960, 960, but this one doesn't require any placements. Vicar Max. Vicar Max has got a sniper rifle. 960, 13. Here, purge some heretics. While you're at it, enjoy the tool of a cannibal. God, I'm turning him into a fucking tech priest. 197, 332. And that one is 960. And that one's also 960. Our one's better. With the armor.
We've got to fight him!
I am a storm! That was something else!
The strong survive and the weak perish! You're not getting through!
Here we go!
That's the last of them.
Truly, we are blessed. Blessed at killing. I'm glad they do address why there's so many marauders on a planet that's like population is dying. You know? Just kind of seem like the more you think about it, the less it makes any sense how there'd be so many people who are just not doing well, you know?
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Sure. I'm gonna go and free up the food on the planet, though, for Sublight.
Huh? You hiding?
No, are you? Hey. I need to, Where's Hunter Outpost? Oh, yeah. Remember that quest?
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
Here we go.
By the law, we are unstoppable. Oh, no. No. No.
Yep. We're going to a Sisty Pig factory.
Here they come.
We're alive.
Required C&P Force Factory. No, I'm good. C&P Boards Factory decreased. Well, yeah, but I'm only here to start slaughtering everyone.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Looking at a girl's ass. A trick I learned in prison. Or maybe just looking at ass.
Nice one.
You're full of surprises there, Vicar. I normally don't go around taking this place by force. We know our CMPs. But do you? Do you really? There we go. Right. Let's tinker. 311, 319, 336, 394, 342. Yeah, that's a pistol and a half. You have insufficient bits. Oh man. I've got to cost money. I can get more bits later. Oops. Hay fever season has begun. Even locals around here are losing their fucking snozzes to it. I think I have some Claritin from last year, it should still do the job. I would be very, very dumb. Oh shit, I just realized it isn't the factory, it's the CMP Ports people themselves who will be pissed off. Well, now that's a bit more annoying. Just a bit. Alright.
Never anger a man of the cloth. There we go.
Welcome to Sam. Cannot use while in combat. I'm not in combat. They just don't know how to reach me. Oh, now I'm definitely not in combat. Except for this dude. Oh, he's a factory employee. Hello, factory employee. I've been killing off your guards for reasons.
Here they come.
Hi, buddy, taking a shit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're sorry? Oh, I'm sorry too. I'm sorry you decided to become tools of the corporate bourgeoisie.
Take them down!
I'll take your confession now.
Covering you!
Nice hit.
You leave the sissy pigs alone. I feel like I'm the militant environmentalist at the start of 20 days later, freeing the apes. The pigs all get freed and start attacking me. Plasma weakness. Okay. What can we do on here? 10% damage per subsequent hit. Text and radius of... No. Ooh, yes please. So every time I take acid damage or N-rays, my own damage increases by 20%. That is a correctus. Now, oh. Alright, yeah, we're in armor. It's completely unnecessary. We've just been slaughtering all these motherfuckers. Hello.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, my mistake.
I was just leaving. Oh, okay. Bye. Now, how do I get out of here? I think it's down this way.
What was that?
Hi.
Do you think you might have forgotten something? Cripes. Folks sure get meaner the longer they work here. Proceed then. Ain't no skin off my nose if you get canned.
Yeah, that was me being a dick. Now no one cares. So, yeah. I mean, I feel bad even for the guards. They're not bad people. They're just, you know, people who want money.
Hey, you ain't supposed to be back here. Something, that's for sure. Write you a strongly worded infraction at the least. It's not like I enjoy it. I mean, not more than the usual amount that people tend to do. I don't relish it, even when the paper smells so good and the ink smudges on the tips of my fingers. You know, I think it's best if you just leave me to it.
If you insist, boss.
Careful out there.
I heard a bunch of people getting killed earlier. Seems like a really weird position to, No! No! Well, I'm indignant. I'm so indignant on my ignant, my mignant, in my Sigma meat.
Unexpected.
Hi.
Something's up. Not so. That's it. I'm making mincemeat of you.
Watch out, Captain!
Here you go.
I need cover!
That's some tough armor. To shreds, you say?
Stop dancing with him and kill him. So how do I get there? No, I'm okay. I'm okay. A little miffed, but not too miffed. We can't get too miffed out here. Engineering, 55. Increase production rate by 200%. No. Oh, I could have just climbed the pipes, like a smart person would. A smart person wouldn't have done all the shit I just did. Hello.
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here?
Admiring
These
your
are my
beautiful
private
eyes.
quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration. Untrue. I merely did not expect a visitor in my private chambers, where I expect solitude, while I slaughter them who disobey, and while I butcher my dinner. I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the cysty pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies I disappear. A joke, that last was. So, what can I do?
I'm not saying you shouldn't vex this guy, but if you do...
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still... Let us move forward with the present. By sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow.
Moo.
Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with... Piss! And I had hoped that...
Here they come. Nice hit! That's the last of them.
I mean, I killed everyone else, I might as well. Now, Now, Sublight's gonna get a control of a factory of Cysty Pig. Sample red, sample green, sample blue. Borst taste testing station. Borst and beans. I've not been eating Borst and beans, but I have been eating beef and beans. There's no more beef now. Still plenty of beans. Let's have a look at the inventory. Consumables. I know what consumables are. Jesus. Let's see. Clive's special Borst. A kind of Borst baked beans, but something's different. Poison. Deals damage over time, reduces personal attributes. Does not apply to automechanicals. This is spelled more funny to you. Deals damage. Let's see. Okay. Those are interesting. Well, now the important thing is I will have just slaughtered the entire of CMP's factory, which is great, and I approve. I need to celebrate, but there's no aqua left. So I might go and grab some caffeinated beverage. Should also pop this into the dishwasher. Ever since we got that dishwasher, that thing has just been packed to the rafters. I don't know on how much on average the average two people use their dishwasher for, but we've been using ours a lot.
Incoming, Cap! Not getting through.
Everyone all right?
Yeah.
This factory offers the loveliest aromas. Like if you cooked Borst over a sulfur pit.
They never do explain what Borst is. I mean, I know what it is. But they never explain what it smells like. Like, I've got interests in weird smells. I'm actually a big fan of the smell of chemicals over cooked grass. Cooked grass is sickly sweet to me. It makes me sneeze. So obviously I'm not a huge fan of it. But Should really mod the shit out of this gun. Give it more of an oomph. N-rays mod, maybe? If there is such a thing.
Hey, Max. What does your religion say happens to us after we die?
Ooh.
The body returns to the universe from whence it came. I'm sure you've seen a corpse in the various stages of decay.
Why do we exist in the first place, then? What the hell's the point?
Our lives contribute to the betterment of the human race.
That's why I've been
Everyone
killing
has a
so
part
many
to play
people.
for the greater advancement.
I ain't got a part. Life ain't a damn cereal.
You helped people survive the Monarch evacuation, did you not? Perhaps one of them will go on to unlock godhood for the human race.
Well, if they do, I hope they remember who pulled them from the jaws of raptidons.
I forget my philosophy, but I know scientism, or the OSI, or as it's more commonly called, has a political like slant to it. I just forget what it is. There we go.
You seen Arthur today?
Remind me never to get on Ms.
Please say the Yoda corpse you're wearing is Clive's. Huh. Not much boast to that declaration. Am I to take that to mean you didn't kill him? Hired more than we're successful, can tell you that. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig. I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter, I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your, let's call it a certain means. The VIP rooms charge by the night, but for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine investment. Marvelous, do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder.
Okay. I'm still doing my persuade. That's interesting. Damn, you can play the entire game without any crew. I don't see the point of that. Hey, not many of them left, but it'll be worth something. And oh, that's also really useful. Okay, let's have a look at Hayes' grave. We'll do all her stuff first. And then we will... We'll do all her stuff first, and then we'll leave the planet real briefly. And do more of Max's stuff, so he can have his little, like, revelation.
We got a fight on our hands.
Nice one.
I've had quite enough of you. I can't see.
Libations on me, folks. Here we go.
Nice one, Captain.
Abandoned relay station. Alright. That's how we do that. Shooting them, I know, it's surprising. Where are we at? I think we're here. Quicker if I do this. So I will track my way over to this gravesite. And do as much of the busy work as possible.
Here we go.
The caves back east are safest. You can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
She's just gonna talk about everything we see along the way.
They're just that good.
You spend more time than anything else in this game fighting through a bunch of enemies. Morning. Morning, Joe. If you haven't already, be sure to check out... I always call you Joe. It's Doe, or Jay, or Troy. I always call you Joe.
Raps. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Sulfur-sodden fucks. Don't forget to check the description down below there if you haven't already to add to the straw poll that we've got going on.
It'll be fun!
Sometimes violence is the only way.
That's the last of them.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him. I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks, and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago. I should have.
I know where they are,
I
but
really should have.
don't think it'll trigger.
But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
I just focused on my cravats and hair.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Okay. Now, journal. Technically, it's the nearest is here, so I guess we'll keep on going. Doing quests for Sublight. I didn't do all the different versions of the Borst Factory. I just burst in and slaughtered them, which in this game I normally try not to do unless it's like just generic enemies. Like these motherfuckers here, in which case...
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
I don't want to do that. Oh dear. This looks quite evil. I think Felix likes coming here. I'm not gonna go back to the ship just to pick him up. Which I don't actually have to. I can do that via the... I can just go back to the
Big mistake.
Don't mess with us.
landing pad. And there's a device that allows you to switch out your people. As it stands, so... Maybe. Gee, did you guys hear anything? Seeing how company towns were a thing, did Coca-Cola ever have a company town? Don't say Atlanta. That also has an airport.
I'll take your confession now.
I helped.
Well done. We are victorious.
Stealing, stealing, tra-la-la-la-la. Wop, wop, wop. It's Rizzo's. Rizzo's candies. It's a candy, but for Rizzo's. Woo! Snozzies. Snoz. I might do hack or engineering after this. So, apparently Rizzo's had really expensive gas that they were using for a soft drink. Now, I'm all for sodas of wild and variety. I can grab some right now. I'm on a diet, so I'm not going to. We'll grab a cup of tea, actually, in a little bit. That I can have. Cultural. And some coffee, too. Tea and coffee. That way I don't need to get up. Now, this coffee I have is absolute shit. I got really bottom of the barrel Tesco brand stuff. But it gives you that kick in the jaw, you know. Oh shit, no, I probably do have to go up to the shop after this. I need to get milk. This is gonna be the last of the milk I have. Alright, let's get down here and do this. It's not the best Adrena time. It's spacious Adrena time. Twice the speed at half the price. We cut it with baby formula. Warning, can make you die 3 times as fast.
I bet nobody set foot in here since Cascadia fell.
Wage determined by your merit of worth. Jesus. 75.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized. Attempting to disengage security priming weapon. Executive level password accepted as identification according to Employee ID Protocol A-3501. Welcome back, Doctor. Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purpleberry. Please use caution. Mantisaur wounds are not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
This would have been tricky. I'd like to try some of the stuff they have. Like the Purpleberry Crunch is probably really nice. Let's see. Triple kale flip. Yeah. Trippy kale flakes and purpleberry flavored powered nuggets. So it's gonna taste like purple. Like blueberries and the like. I am okay with this. Would it be a good flavor? Maybe. There's very few foods here I really want to eat though. They look very not good.
Captain, I've touched down on Cascadia's landing pad. You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
I like how they give you the options to do this with your companions, depending on their skills. But not everyone is useful. Like Nicoya can't really do much. Ooh, a flamethrower.
Traps everywhere.
You think? Drugs. Oh, fuck you. That would blow you up. Huh? Alright. So I could go and try to get around this, or
Here we go! Subtle work, Captain. Everyone all right?
look, they have lemon and they have blueberry. Lemon.
Handled beautifully.
I like me some lemon, I do.
There we go. As perfectly aligned as the plan itself.
Now we must siphon the gas. Yes, I know that sounds like a metaphor. It's really not. Sounds like you're eating out someone's asshole while they're farting. Which... put on my to-do list, I guess. Covering me, covering you?
One down.
That's the last of them.
Wonder what they were doing to the manties down here. Probably trying to make them into a new soda. I mean, you don't see any lemons or berries around here. Where are they grown?
Easy.
Chief concern is rejection of the tissue. Problem is classified limb transportation, though obviously on a cellular level. Scale this problem, though, even with the Alta Vita altering our efforts, is achieved. Proportions never been attempted or even considered. How do we define a tolerable failure rate? The loss could swell to affect millions. Even 1% is unthinkable. I have much to consider. Mondays are rough for me. Yeah, Mondays are rough for a lot of people. I hear there's this orange cat who said it best. It was mostly just how we like lasagna, though. I don't know why that has to do with him hating Mondays. But Yeah, to me, Monday is just the start of everyone else's week. It's just like, oh, it's a weekday now. Stores will be open at a different time. There's this many days to go before I... Fuck. Oh. I just gotta clean that. This many days before I gotta do ABC. I was just looking at I've got a poster up on the wall, framed, and it has this sort of film over it, and I'm like, what the hell? It's just dirt, it's just dust. I'm gonna move that. Projects are being reassigned to a secondary lab. Though the board is pulling out of terror, I don't want to have to transfer our resources for once. I'm grateful our labor didn't make significant strides here. Won't forget Tom's sacrifice. Up to the end, no, it happened. Was one of us board would have volunteered inmates from Tartarus. Sure to carry his example to new labs and the next phase of human trials. Oh, this is foreshadowing of the woman you meet on that space station that you do for the groundbreaker lady. Lita Heldworth, whatever her name is. She thinks it's aliens, but it's just human beings doing human being shit. And it's really sad because she's doing it because secretly the board knows everyone's starving. So she's desperate to find some new things. Like I said, there's a lot of really good stuff I like about this game. It's very subtly hinting.
This is the part where I take over, Captain. Do not fret. I've been cracking systems like these for years.
Whoever invented Monday should be drug out. You know what? Monday itself isn't the problem. The problem is you are now dragged back kicking and screaming into institutions that declared that Monday was a day for shit like this. The day itself is as much of a victim as anyone else because now everyone hates Monday. Why should Friday have all the fun? Why couldn't Monday be? Why should Friday then suffer for Monday? So why not every day? I mean, like I said, for me it's all the same. Except for very special days. Wednesday is my apex. For everyone else it's a hump day. For me it's the top of the pyramid. That's the day I get paid. That's usually when I do Wasted Wednesday as a result. And I'm usually basing my big purchases around Wednesday.
I am enthusiastic. Can you not tell?
Well, you don't have to see him do it. That's lame.
Aha! Got it. Easy as mock apple pie.
Which isn't easy to make.
You can say that again. Except for the last part. Do not call me that. On pain of death.
Son of a preacher man!
I'd like to see you try and stop me.
All I want now. Ooh, assault rifle ultra. Let's see what we got. 629. 5. Yes. Even looks more adult. I do look like a Dishonored character, though. Not that I'm complaining, but... Looks very fancy. Now we just go back to the Groundbreaker and get our Moonai. And our XP as well. Know what I'll say? Next week I'm making that pizza I've been threatening. And I have been pumped. Now I haven't been the goodest and I haven't been the baddest. But I have been doing the occasional run. Like I said, when I'm done here, I'm going to do a run on this. Food-wise, no, nothing too bad. I just got one extra ingredient I normally don't get, which in this case was beef. Mince. Got a lot of it too, wasn't expecting that. I want chicken, actually, but it was cheaper to get beef because there was a lot of it. So, you know, at the end of the day, I made a judgment call. I'm not complaining. God, that was some good beef.
Sometimes violence is the only way. A fine hit. Everyone all right?
Where are the rest of them? You around here somewhere, bug people. I will find you. You won't be bugging me no more. The bar! No! I am actually getting for a drink. That's something. And I could grab something. I've got the money, but I'm going to be good and wait until Wednesday. Which isn't too far off. I mean, it's bloody Monday right now. Ooh. Oh, we got a new guest coming in. We slotted them in for May, I think it is. Won't say who. But I'm very happy we got them. So that's going to be on Friday. The 14th, I do believe. I forget when Luca's going to be joining us for 3 drink minimum. Okay. Well, there's the ship anyway. You could land the ship without getting the code. It would have dropped you off here, and it's a, you know, for lower level enemies, it's a bitch.
Nice hit.
I love a good fight.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one? Yeah.
If Felix was here, he would have said yeah. I just don't trust the word tossed ball. It just seems toss, you know. Ball. It just yeah. Speaks for itself, really. Onwards. Thank you. Having sex with Sam? No?
Our fuel cells are now primed with Alta Vitae gas. As the organics say, let us hope we do not explode in transit to the groundbreaker.
Agreed. That would be very bad.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Did nothing? Okay, how about we get Sam and Felix. I think there should be more busy work or like other quests to do in this game. I know most of them off by heart.
CNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
Some of these wouldn't translate well into like Chinese or Japanese. I'm not even to French fully.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
It's so pointless. Heist, Aww. Damn. So close, yet so far.
You're goddamn right.
Kinda is for me, too.
Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor. No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine sounds pleased as a pig in shit over cornering the Borst markets. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Oh yeah, this is where it begins.
Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming.
I like how
And
she's
when you
losing her
turned around,
fucking
maybe
mind.
they just point like innocent little idiots. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know? I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work.
Aliens!
You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
I got like creating their own little mini empire.
Take over a whole space station? This is gonna be great. Oh, do we get to stick a flag in the ground?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain. Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Do you have a buyer lined up?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses
Yeah,
that
who would
point.
buy it but them
But
themselves?
if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation. Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that. Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark.
And that you don't give me
I'm on
weird
the heels
looks.
of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
We're almost at max now. Sweet. Chance to cower, reset. I'm a very charming individual. So charming, in fact, that I don't even use charming as toilet paper. Because I am charming. Yes. Ooh, very useful. Wonder if this stacks when they're not in the team. Whoa. That'd be great against the primals. Oh, sorry, I was gonna rob you. Let's pretend that one didn't happen, yes, but... 150 is...
CNP pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
I haven't had pancakes in a long time.
Rizzo's Gnocchi Bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't eat it if you think you're going to get a healthy snack, Rizzo's. Your loading screen capture could be here. Contact Spacer's Choice for your affordable marketing option. There's a comedian I follow from the UK called Bill Bailey. He's popped into a few things before. Really great musician, but apparently he had one job in his entire life that wasn't comedy or like music, and it was selling newspaper space.
So then I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Aw, she's found love from Sam, who can't consent. Parvati. Yeah, that pistol's actually pretty good in comparison. Melee 2-7, not 2 something. No. Felix. Probably keep him with that grenade launcher. Nicoya, keep her the way she is. Parvati, shotgun, 5.8. 5.8. Vicar Maxi's fine. Sam doesn't get any weapons because Sam's equipment is permanently attached to him.
Status report. 13 jobs scheduled for area maintenance.
Thanks, Sam. Sam won't commit suicide today because he got a little bit of positive feedback. Remember that, folks? Sometimes a little nicety is all people need. And failing that, bribe them. Wait a minute. Where's my gun? Lame. Can repair everything at least. Okay. Let's get out of here, Scoob. Drinkers.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static. Welcome back, Captain. What part of the Where in Terra? Edgewater is the sparkling county seat of Emerald Vale, or it was when first built. Since then, neglect and time have worn away her shiny veneer. The town is near the coordinates where Captain Hawthorne died. It would not be unfortunate if something, like, say, a plague, were to wipe Emerald Vale from the face of the planet. Since you diverted power to the deserters, the botanical lab is thriving. However, Emerald Vale's cannery shut down, leading to a total collapse of Edgewater's population. Thank you, Captain. You mean the ones who did not answer my distress call with medical assistance, but instead came to issue my injured captain a parking ticket? I'm sure they are wonderful humans who don't deserve to be wiped out by starvation or a devastating plague. Goodbye.
Passive aggressive.
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years. Thank you, customer Sam. We guarantee it's the only sanitation and maintenance unit you'll ever need. All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box. Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away. Got stubborn stains?
Leave it to Stout. Okay. Felix seems like he's really into the idea of it. Let's do him and Parvati, because she's got the engineering skills I'm increasingly finding myself without. Because I'm speccing so much into persuasion, it's not even funny.
As quiet as the grave in here. We should get the power generator going again. Might cheer up the place.
Alright. I should really go and grab a... Ooh, I can even grab a snack. I've got some pineapple slices out there. So I don't feel any guilt of popping a few in my mouth. But I should go and grab a cup of coffee or tea or something. I've been saying I'd do it for a while now. Whoa! What was going on there? I'll tell you what was going over there. On there, what? Me procrastinating, taking too long. Pulse hammer. Flushing toilets, error flushing toilets, see maintenance lodge for details. You. Okay.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage. A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop...
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape. You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of
Speaking of flushing.
But I'm in a sporting mood.
Take me alive.
I assure you that was never my intention. See you soon, Captain.
The UDL gunship remains docked at the station. They must intend to board with a full squad of troops.
Good.
Don't waste your breath negotiating with these board types, boss.
There's a very good reason for that. Because XP for you and me. Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep on procrastinating if I don't go out and get my liquids. Wait, what the? Alright, well, for some reason it won't let me see what time it is there, so let's go. Yeah, Christ, yeah, I'm gonna go and grab some hot beverages. A bevy. Get yourself a bevy. A bevy. Grab something. All right. I just downed the last of tofu instead. Blech. All right. Could have at least seasoned it a bit, but get the job done. Like some sort of nutrient paste. That's all tofu. That's all most Soylent tofu is. Like in like ration packs and things like that, it usually is just tofu. I should be set now for the next few hours. Boston beans. We know our Boston beans. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as we return to this. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for our Discord, for the straw poll we have going on. Follow me on Twitter. And don't forget...
People, stay sharp. That little sublight sprat could pop out of anywhere.
Here I was, hoping we wouldn't have to hurt anybody.
What? Huh?
So don't forget we also have off-stream go. And don't forget that this Wednesday we're doing the show, not this Friday. Missy Ann and Girl Does Rant shall be joining us.
That's the last of him!
I just belted into that woman's face with a machine gun. I'm feeling very proud about myself. She's literally called Corporate Commander. I know Angry Joe got pissed. Not pissed, but he was like, ha! When he saw that. Alright. Cup of tea, Governor. Oh, yes, please. Science weapons suck in this game.
Captain, the UDL's gunship has docked with HRS-1084. Our work at the station is not yet finished.
Are you sure? Oh. Okay. Let's have a look, though.
Dead center. Next round's on you.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Oh, yes. This'll about do. That's a mighty clean weapon. Yep. Ain't no call for a closer inspection by anybody.
Why would I care that you guys are seeing who's the better shot? That makes like nonsense. Not nonsense. Wait, did they just respawn?
That's working, boss. Here I come.
This is the most ridiculous attack. Drop kicks people.
That's the last of him.
Robophobia. All right. %. Oh, okay. So 10% of damage every time you hit a target while under the time dilation thing. The trade-off is that I'm terrified of robots, which doesn't affect anything in storyline-wise. But I am now able to cosplay as Shoe on Head. That's right, Shoe. It's not our fault you don't like progress. It is our fault how you're a fucking commie now. We're horrible like that. Seduced by the works of Marx. If only there was a bearded Englishman who could save you. What is my life? Ow.
Whoa, careful where you step.
You could have said something prior to me hitting a mine. I know it's a strange idea, but it might have worked. God, it looks like you're drunk when you're typing. There we go. Ah. The fuck? Okay.
Here they come! Everyone all right?
The board reputation decreased. Hey. It's not my fault the board doesn't like that I'm fucking around. I would call into work if I wasn't a supervisor. Hey, don't let your bosses ever see, or hell, your fucking minions ever see this. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, you 100% know that underlings aren't the only ones who just wish that they didn't work some days. Okay, so they started to experiment on themselves, apparently. It's standard fare of, like, true text watching as everyone turns on each other, you know, the standard shit. Standard and oil, basically. Teddy Roosevelt and his trust funds. Security routines. Modify system access protocols. Insert sublight override cartridge. And now, technically, sublight is in the pseudo-legal control of this place.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada fierce.
Aw.
Chartrand. I've seen that name before somewhere. Cascadia, right?
Maybe. I can't believe I'm up this early. I can't believe you're up this early too. This is technically early for me. It's almost 12. By the way, Bill, if you haven't yet, be sure to vote in the straw poll. Oh, and hi, by the way. We've just given sublight control of this station. Linda Hayden's going to increasingly lose her fucking gourd, as she tends to do.
Captain, I must say, your thrilling management of the UDL troops at HRS-1084 was masterful to, remotely keep apprised of.
I'm glad. What about their ship, which is armed, and our ship, which isn't? It's not going to break off and attack. In fact, if not, then maybe we can grab their ship? Ever think of that? Like we could have two ships? Would you like another ship? Would you like a sister? We could call it Ada.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Oh. No, Dad. We can give you a daddy. Would you like a daddy? Would you like a daddy? He'd love the fact that you have a really good job. Pavati can go away, and Ellie can go up. Mantisaur examined. It's not the best choice. Yeah, okay. Martin Callahan.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
Oh, it's Martin. Hey, Martin. Still wearing the hat?
How observant. I'm authorized to state that this uniform is more than headgear. It's a state of mind, and our customers know the difference. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
I feel so sorry for him.
Have a look.
The ultimate wage slave. I'm trying to think, this world would be better to live in than the cyberpunk world. Both have corporations that are just fucking awful. But this world is far, far more forgiving. In cyberpunk, the only real thing you could do is become a nomad. But then you need a car, and you need to know how to ride a car, and it's not as easy as it looks. Maintain it. Find a family as well, that's another key thing. Still can't purchase restricted stock. And you know why that is? Because I made the corporations angry at me. Except for one of them. It's not much of a turn off though. Moonman helmet, costume accessory. You asked for it, you got it. The genuine Spacer Choice Moonman helmet, based on the most popular mascot in NC's marketing history. Enjoy. No.
C&P Bourse Pockets.
Yeah, look, I get close to him and I lose one of everything. Not everything, but like 3 different things. Temperament, determination, and I forget what the third one is. Do I have any? No.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
I know, I am amazing. Want to make salvage awaiting new owners.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
UDL.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
It's all about your cloak and dagger warnings.
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection, and more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust.
Plus, I've given you tons of money.
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
True about the human tailbone. Now you had my interest, now you have my attention. One.
Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Guessing you have an idea. Maybe they were just hiding expensive research from pirates like Sublight. I don't want to stay again on a bad side, so 1.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
With that voice? Hell yeah.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some Aetherwave serial, Millstone. This is reality.
Aliens? Aliens. Really? Say nothing. Aliens.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony,
get
and
the
I can't
logic
do it
she's
alone.
going for.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
Your crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
You want to see aliens? What are we talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us. Make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
Yeah, and I know why that is, but it isn't because of aliens. Just like Gary didn't get collected by aliens. Techno necromancers from Alpha Centauri. No, it's a corporate shit. It's a lot of corporate shit.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Yep. I mean, that's why she said it the way she did. Aliens, you know? It's kind of like... The name is Bond, James Bond. Anytime someone starts with that preamble... Aliens. Although you could tell he was at least having fun. She's freaking the fuck out. How do you nominating a spy on a mission sound to you?
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
Cross your eyes. We're coming to get you later. Don't. She has an army.
Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time.
Wait, what was that second part there?
If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
She did, but it's... Well, she didn't sell out her species. She's trying to keep them alive by making them able to eat shit from other worlds. Which, when you think about it, that's what will happen when we terraform other planets with life that might be remotely possible to eat. Like, aliens aren't going to come and eat us. We're from a completely different biosphere. It's like giving a panda a steak. I don't think it would know what to do with the damn thing. It wants bamboo, and lots of it. Why does Shauna need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness.
Damn, that's
now
a lot of
she's doing
juice.
The same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Mm-hmm.
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
No, it makes more sense. At least she's being a bit more practical with it. Like, think of the money, aliens. Well, I like the money part. The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab. We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
This key card will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Unlike me, who's level-headed. So, aliens.
Salvage is a family business. We've got each other's backs. Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our trails.
Allowing us to partake in huge quantities of smokes, apparently.
Sublight for life. The corporations never...
CNP Borsworth.
Take Max onto the Herma on Cilia. Okay.
Rizzo Spectre Vodka. Aftertaste for rainbow.
Oh yeah, all the different colored vodkas. They're gonna release brown soon. Ugh. Spectrum vodka brown. Which is also weird because it says it's a rainbow color, but brown isn't a color of the rainbow. What was that? Ah.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you hardly process the sheer quantity of dust built up in there? Tell me you've seen worse. We'll continue this later.
No. I like to watch. Alright, let's go and do this.
Destination reached. Scylla.
So. Now, I need Max. And, let's read this. What the fuck does Nakoida have in her hand? Like a hunk of meat? Alright. Not quite. Of course, I'm going to convince Max to abandon his faith. Anything to weaken the wider corporate holding on Halcyon is my character's main raison d'etre, you know? Yeah. I've been enjoying streaming more or less every day, but I am looking forward to not streaming tomorrow. And then I'll probably be in the mood for wanting to do it on Wednesday. So it's a nice trade-off one way or another. So pretty looking. I believe it was Angry Joe who said, "That look good."
past that armor!
You're all nothing to me. Weak.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Wonder if you can play this entire game without hurting anyone. And just let your companions do it for you. Because if that's the case, I would be completely
close to the
spec to non-combat.
Those skills are unrivaled.
Oh, now you believe in the hermit, do you?
Unexpected. Investigating.
You're not getting through.
And the maps are also at times can be a little bit too big or a little bit too small.
That's the last of them.
We need like a nice Goldilocks location. Here, for example, I think Scylla's way too small for what you could have done with the place. There's a science weapon around here somewhere. I remember this. I'm not sure where. Oh, there we are. The Mandalabor Rearranger. This weapon was created by an unknown and quite deranged scientist. Exactly how it works and why is a mystery. It's never been duplicated. Neat. So it causes stagger damage when you hit people with it. Okay. Which allows you to beat them up more when they're on the ground. Shut up, your robots. Sorry. Everyone's nose looks weird in that picture. Little piggy people.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Mayhaps.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
I really like this one. He has like a genuine crisis of faith when he realizes the sole reason he does the things he does.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared. Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way. A crass way to put it, But yes, chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness.
Drugs.
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
Well, shit. We've come this far. If we die, at least we'll die hearing colors and seeing sound.
I'm committed to take as many drugs as possible, so count me in.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Okay. I wonder what it smells like. Let's see. Plants, 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 more plants, Nicoya. An skippable cutscene. Actually, it's skippable.
Poor Maximilian.
Isidore de Soto.
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
My face? What's wrong with your face? Where'd you get that second mouth? I want a second mouth.
What is it right? Listen to her. If she's a hallucination, why am I seeing her too?
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
What in the void do you expect him to find inside himself? It's just blood and squishy bits and... Oh no. If I vomit on you, I want you to know I ain't sorry.
All this way. Okay, Vision Mom. No, we came all this way. You gotta at least hear it.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better... more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan. It filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
Which is defeating the purpose of the plan.
But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I could tell you all manner of stories. If I weren't... I'm sticking to alcohol from now on.
Damn right. Your mom's right, Max. Your story blinding you to truth landed you in prison. Seeing truth is easier said than done. We cut to the chase lady, Figment. Shut the crap, see you attacking. No, your mom's right, Max. Your story blinding you to truth and land you in prison.
What the fuck are you talking about?
where we are, Max. Trusting an unbalanced hermit with your sanity seems rational to you. Didn't your story push you to study banned works to unlock the secrets of the plan?
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
You never see a counter-argument.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos.
Oh, it's a chaos cult.
So did you. Why
That's
are
where
you
the second
denying
mouth's
it?
coming from.
Before
And the
you
tentacles.
died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you.
The walls start bleeding and like eyes start popping out of the plants.
Understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
I think she leaves pretty quick.
It's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against
Spider dogs. Spider dogs.
You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life.
Okay, Troy.
Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
You take care now. We'll be streaming here for a little bit longer. Good bit longer, actually, in fact. If he does, he shouldn't. He's a better man and gives himself credit for it. Yeah, Max, let them talk.
I don't feel right about this anymore. I need to get out of here. You asked for this. Why are you fighting it? The same reason you always do. Fear of the unknown. Not having control. Is this the answer? Because it sure sounded like an answer that I don't understand. Who are you again? And why do you look like me?
Oh no. Ooh, no. One uptight holier-than-thou preacher man is enough of a hassle. Now we got two. Time to go, Captain, before it gets worse.
He's just here looking for the truth.
He's not looking for the truth. He's looking for a new way to organize reality in his head. A new story of the happy you, the contented you, me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision. To have your life completely controlled. The illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
Oh, he's so scared. Yeah, please don't do that. I'm invested in being me. You're convinced Max he's not real? This should be interesting.
The concept of Max is what's not real. By the architect. Architect.
Yes!
How could I have believed
Toss it into the
architect?
fire.
That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it?
He's went from a deist
over anything. It's all
to a nihilist.
How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
Don't. Doing great, Max. You think Hermit might have threw up in the corner? I'm confused and nauseous, but most Hermit. Doing great, Max. You think the Hermit might have threw up in the corner?
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
He sounds very sexy here, like, yeah.
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
Yeah.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
No, there's a, oh god, it's in, you actually meet someone in Fallout 3 in the Pit DLC. He's a slave, and he's like cutting up a piece of metal, and he looks very calm and content, and he says, I don't want this to be the world I'm in, but I can't do anything about it, so I shouldn't be too worried about it. And then, when I'm not worried about it, then all the pain goes away. Which, it's a Chinese philosophy. I forget what it is, but it's kind of interesting. You seem happy, or at least not angry.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
All right. Quest completed.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. How right you are. Words are overrated.
Okay. So he's, I mean, you can make him ridiculously religious as well. I could give him like a completely separate approach, which is like, the plan is more true than ever before. But, eh. It's kind of like when you take so many like drugs that you start forgetting the concept of reality itself, and everything becomes like fractal and shit. Clockwork Elves. Oh god. Clockwork Elves. Faction quest, companion quest. Not yet.